this can be pretty bland, but we've got a couple of ideas to personalize this space. We're going to start with Christian, and you've got an idea that's really fun and functional. So think about your dorm room. It's temporary.
Yeah, very temporary. And I'm also that person, like I come from ideas where it should be affordable, cheap, but also chic.
Yes.
And I think as you're going into university, you want it to be more than just like Justin Bieber posters on the wall, right? So we did these amazing wall panels.
Yes.
So they're actually fabric, and they're really easy to do. And because we're attaching them to the wall with Velcro, you can remove them easily, and you won't get charged with damaging the dorm room.
Absolutely. You can make whatever configuration you want with these, and they're actually, they're really soft. Are they felt?
Yeah, they're just like they're a brushed velour.
Oh, it's so good. So it's
but
just, you're going to want to do that all day.
You could pick almost any color, any fabric you want. And what's amazing is you could do it over your bed, going over your desk. So it makes this kind of cohesive. It almost feels like a chic hotel room and not a chic dorm room.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's temporary, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with foam core.
Okay.
You can buy this at any art supply store.
Yeah.
It's also very light, so when you're attaching to the wall, it's simple, right?
Okay. It's not going to fall off.
If you were doing this at home for your own bedroom, I would suggest probably doing a hot glue gun. But we don't want to do that today.
No, we're going to cheat.
We're going to cheat. Tape.
Perfect.
That's gaffer tape. If you've only got duct tape at home, that also works. Any sort of tape works.
Okay.
Then what you're going to want to source, and this is also easy at craft supply stores, is some batting.
Right.
Because you just want a little bit of padding, right? Just to make that sort of feeling.
So you're going to make your first one, and then this is going to become your sort of sample, and you can do it again and again.
Yeah.
So when you're cutting this, you're making this a little bit bigger?
Just a little bit bigger, and then you're also going to pick any sort of fabric. So I picked this sort of like brushed velour. You could use almost any fabric. You could use an old bedspread, old set of sheets. Even if you were sending your kid off to school, like old rock t-shirts or camp t-shirts they loved, right? So that nostalgia, which could be really fun.
That's a great idea.
So these also, you're just going to make in your same hexagon.
Okay.
So we're going to make one. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you scared?
I'm always a little bit scared, yes.
So you can do that one. I'll grab this. So first what you're going to do is you're going to put down your fabric.
Yeah.
Then you're going to grab your batting.
Okay.
Just lay it on top of each other. And you can see, I was even rushed when I did this. They're not that beautiful cut.
Listen, it doesn't have to be because at the end of the day, like this stuff doesn't have to be exact. It's all getting folded over anyways.
It's just like upholstering like a chair seat.
Right. It's exact same.
Exact same thing. And you can make this in any shape or size you want. To be honest, at first I was going to do hexagons, not octagons.
Yeah.
But it's like high school math.
It got
I had to pull out a compass, a protractor. It took me forever. And my partner was like, if you can't figure out, do you think other people will? I'm like, well, let's make it easy then. But you can do squares, octagons, way easier. And then all you're going to do is go around. I pre-cut some tape.
Thank you very much for that.
Very simple.
But that is probably the thing that's going to take the longest amount of time.
Yeah, fold over your batting, fold over your fabric.
And tape it.
And tape it.
All the way around.
All the way around. The easiest way to do it is just like when you're doing your chair. You should go side to side.
Whoops.
Because then you can pull it tight.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
But what's
I wanted
great
to get a head start so I could actually finish.
You always beat me in these DIY challenges.
So you were, because I cheat. So you were going to say.
So you want to go back and forth, side to side.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I'll show you as I stumble with this one.
Now part of the reason.
Doing these two sides means you can get nice and tight. And then you go this side, this side, this side, this side.
Okay, mine's going to be a little bit loose.
That's
but
fine.
It's okay.
But yours is going to be fast.
It's going to be finished. The good thing about using this kind of material as well is you have an instant bulletin board.
You have an instant bulletin board, yes. So you can use actually, and I had a little couple of notes for us. A little straight pin, you can put in little notes.
Aww, I love you too, Christian.
You won't love me anymore because now we have a math test tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
It's about angles and shapes and geometry.
Yeah.
So once you get all the way around, Tracy's actually beating me, so we'll finish hers off.
I'm kind of enjoying this now. I like it.
Here, do this guy.
Okay,
Take that.
thank you.
I will hold it down for you. So once you've got it all placed on, and the great thing with the tape also is if one of them gets dirty or you want to switch out the fabric, you just pull it off and you can remake it again, same shape.
There you go.
To attach it to the wall, all you're going to use is a Velcro strip. They make so many of them now that easily peel off.
Yes.
So you just double them together, stick them on the back, and literally, like this is one here. Here, we'll do this guy. Just Velcro strip on the back, stick it right on, and you can make it in any configuration you want.
Perfect. Okay, so those are going to, those are the 3M stickies. They actually come off the wall and they don't ruin the wall, which is what you want. Okay, so now you have a classy dorm, but dorm decor doesn't have to be just on the wall. Let's see how Colin and Justin add some personality to the space. Thank you. Amazing wall going on. We're feeling very cool, but now you are bumping it up because a lot of us think dorm and then we think we're taking all the leftover stuff from home. Why not have a beautiful theme here? You've gone with black and white.
We completely have, Tracy. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about walking in on the first day of term to your dorm room. There's a single bed there looking really lost and skinny.
Sad.
White walls. It feels almost like an operating theatre. So instantly, your shackles are up. Now, I want to take you back in time 3 decades to the day that I started at university. My room was a mecca of high style and textural layers. There's no reason, as Christian mentioned, you don't need your Justin Bieber posters or your pictures of Britney Spears doing all of this. Why not have a little bit of an adult aesthetic and going for essentially an ecru and black or white and black scheme is a great way to kick things off. Give your child a feeling of empowerment. I'm an adult venturing into a new life and I know style. Darling, style is oozing from every bit of me.
Absolutely.
Are you with me? Are you with me?
Sophistication in there, because if you're going to get the duvet or the comforter anyways, why not get something that is going to be a sophisticated color palette and it's going to be easy to tie everything together?
You're right.
Exactly. You know, this could be your child's first time away from home on their own, you know, so they're becoming a young adult, you know, so they're not looking for Bambi and all sorts of kind of kiddie things in there. They want something new and fresh. And you know what, parents of the world, you can get yourself instant brownie points by going camo. Camouflage is cool.
Always.
You know, this is a throw for the bed. You could have it on a chair as well, but it's camouflage. It's in a wonderful grey toned palette, so totally on trend as well. But honestly, if you deliver this instead of something your grandma's knitted, you're going to win valuable, cool brownie points. Trust me.
I agree. And you know what? You have opinions at that age.
You do.
So get in there, you know, and maybe earn some of the money to pay for some of this stuff, so that your opinion actually counts.
Of course.
And do the shopping.
Yeah, that's the centre of operation for that kid for the next at least a year or a few academic terms. So you've got to make it really comfy. Bedding. Do you know, you walk into that room and there's that bare bed. So we found this really simple, kind of almost medical cross, slightly Scandinavian, black and white, gorgeous, plumpy quilt. Now, something like that. It's easy. It's one big statement on a bed. It's all you got to do. Then you can layer in shots of colour should you need to. But again, it's not all about Power Rangers bedding.
Right.
All those days have gone. Your kid is no longer a kid. Face it. You're cutting those apron strings and you're sending that child out into a world of opportunity. Are you going to weep? I don't even have children. I'm going to weep. What will it be like when our cat goes off for his first day at university, Colin? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Ever clumped.
Not
Feline University. He's too young. No, he's too young. Bless the Beamer.
You've got the gorgeous throw cushions. You can go with color or you can stick with the theme. I love that you've done that with this one. But to me, it's the rug is the standout. Like, come on. You know, that is a statement.
How good is this? You know, who doesn't love a tassel?
Yes.
You know, you don't just... Exactly. It's a great conversation piece. We all love this. We're looking at this and we're having a lot of enjoyment from this. So try and add things that are a little bit special. You know, you want the room to be elevated. You don't want it to be normal. You want your kid to feel like they're rewarded, you know, that you are really behind them so that they get back to their space and they want to get their friends in there and say, oh, come and look at my dorm. Look what my mum and dad did for me, you know.
Exactly.
And it's going to put them in an elevated position. And it's kind of like you got to wear the right clothes. You got to have the right shoes. Maybe you have to have the right rug.
Maybe
and this
you
is
do.
it.
Maybe you do.
Yes,
there's
indeed.
so few things that you're actually responsible for in that space. Like you mentioned, you come in and there's sort of the sad bed.
That's it.
You can add the rug, you can do the bedding, you can do the throws, and you can do accessories.
They make a big, big difference. And another key thing, we talked about lighting in our previous segment. This is actually from the Colin and Justin home line, which you can find.
Now. Look at you bringing that to your dorm.
This is, you can find this in Home Goods all across North America. Big statement. Do you know, imagine that above a desk. It can flood your homework with light and artwork as well. Imagine a really lovely piece of art like the piece at the front there, just positioned on a wall, just making a statement as your friends walk into your stylish dorm room.
Very cool. They're going to be very jealous. You guys picked up everything at HomeSense, so very easy to find. Thank you for that. You're ready for the dorm.